anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they can win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always...
Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive going to the air. Looking for... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like, both these squads are really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there could only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
with the running back. There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
That's caught. It's Billups. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. First and 10, they're down to the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Buying some time. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. The throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Wants to throw it. Now improvising. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Badgers will line it up on first and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They've got the screen set up. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Badger! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to pass. It's Kinsey. Fires left. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the grab close to the logo. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Handoff to the single back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Badgers are rolling down the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's looking to pass. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Now sliding to his left.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Now listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Touchdown, Wisconsin! Quick strike through the air for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Tight end now in motion. Defense playing a bail technique. Off-play action on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Kinsey. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Quarterback may change this route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Blue. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Offense gets set for second down. Quickly to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. They're testing the right side here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll try to get outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Badgers line it up with a 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, if they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and 4th or 3rd down and goal situation.
Now it's 3rd and goal. They just keep firing. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers!
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Defense in press coverage. Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Unleashes one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. To the air on 1st down. Looking for an open area to his left. Pulls it in. It's Blue. Tackled there by the defense. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And the Badgers in the hurry-up.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Touchdown, Penn State! The defense putting points on the board. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Oh, they blocked it. Picks it up. That's a live ball. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take it.
Turning it on! He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Badgers have a lot of options on second and inches. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Pressure coming. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
He's got the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
And how about the lefty? He's got to buy some time and scrambles outside the pocket to the right and does a really good job of, even though he's running, still stays under control and makes a nice strike to his wide receiver.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Badgers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The give to the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Billups. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Fires to the tight end. And it's on the ground. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll try the run. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll trim the deficit to 15. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Buys a little time. That's caught. It's Billups. And they're able to get him down.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Kinsey. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. On the run, still looking. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes a man miss. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Underheat, he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a
Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 4 over Northwestern. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Badgers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. They makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Slithers into space. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Working at left side now. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. On the shuffle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Badgers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. He wants to change this route. He wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. on 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Trying to escape. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. And back to the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Blue. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. The quarterback sneaks it ahead. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Sneak gets it done. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
That is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Hand off from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He tosses one high left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Running back searching for a hole. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Potts. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Third down play from the gun. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Badgers are on the move. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Badgers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. Finds a little space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On the ground, it's Potts. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1.
And big-time play by this defensive line. Setting the line of scrimmage, getting the stop, forcing the 4th down now. I think I got a pretty good idea, Palmer, that, well, if you're calling plays, if I'm calling plays, well, really, if anybody's calling plays, I'm thinking green light.
Yeah, so let's see if the defensive line can do it again. You just saw it on that last play. Can they bow up one more time, make a game-changing and a momentum-changing type play to give the football back to their offense?
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked ranked team, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a